Hey, what's up, guys? How you guys doing today? We're gonna go over some more tournaments. So for these tournaments, we have 822, 826, and 827. Do have two Untamed and Chaos, a Chaos and Untamed and Chaos tournaments to go over. These tournaments, we always profit in these tournaments mainly because it's only DEC and we were looking for SPS. As expected, SPS didn't go down as much as I thought it would, but we still have a couple more days till we have a lot of people dumping in the market from the claimed. I have mine set for the first, which is in about 2 days from now, which I could claim 0.42 SPS, which is not much, but it's something. He's a bronze account, so it's not making much SPS. Right now, we have to wait till we get 1 SPS to claim it, which is not bad. I would sell that and buy cards. On these tournaments, we did end up making some money. We ended up gaining some SPS, and that's what we're going to show today. Gonna go over these three tournaments. Obviously, $39, $24, and $36 tournaments. Just not bad. We do gain something, and we are trying to buy cards. I will show what we bought this week, and hopefully we can buy more next week. Our tournaments are pretty much over for now. We have one that's upcoming. We have one left for Novice League, and then we have these random tournaments that I wouldn't go into because I feel like it costs too much and I wouldn't win. So I'm sticking mainly towards the SPS tournaments. Unless we could win these, I will add them to the list. But for now, we're just gonna relax and do what we're doing. Last week I said that we were struggling. We have been struggling a bit still. I still need to keep progressing and learning. I'm gonna go over these games. I do have the PC Jones' bot running at the moment, so we might see some errors. Have to edit them out if possible. We'll see how we win. We'll see what we buy, and we'll see how we go. I also would like to say that we're gonna start doing giveaways on every video that we post. Probably most likely gonna be rewards cards, and we'll see. So you guys comment your IGNs in the comments below. If we get more than 5 comments, I'll definitely start doing giveaways on the channel. Every week we need at least 5 entries so we could do a wheel, spin it, and give out a prize. And I'll show you guys the wheel spin and who wins the prize in the next video if we get 5 comments. So please get this up to 5 comments. Alright, let's go with this one. This is our first game. This is our modern tournament. This is Untamed and Chaos only. And let's go. Let's watch it. He does have a card I don't have because I am only focusing on Chaos right now. I think later I will get Untamed cards. I think is the goal. Because I feel like I could delegate those Untamed cards to a different account. If anything, if I want to make multiple accounts like I said before. I want to make an account per league to play in tournaments and have everything maxed out. So for example, my main account, I want to make it to champs. Then I want 1 diamond, gold, silver, bronze, and keep it at that. And probably bought majority of the accounts unless I really have to play. Like I probably would have to play champions, diamonds, and gold account. I probably want to play silver account, but we'll see. We'll see. So right here we're pretty much winning because we decided to use pretty decent cards. Oh, we decided to use taunt. I think that's why we won this one. I wasn't paying attention to the beginning of it, but if you guys saw, I think taunt won us this battle. We both have demoralize. So we're both pretty good. This card's kind of annoying. Without demoralize, it does a lot of damage. So it's good that we demoralized it up. Because watch the retaliate, then it hits retaliate. Really annoying card. Right here's where we get rid of it and we don't have to worry about it, which is a good play by us. So that's our first win in this tournament. I said some tournaments we do really good, some tournaments we do bad in. Let's go to the next one. Let's go. So this one is interesting because we chose a sim exact team. Let's see what the game mode is here. It is a poison game and slowness, so slow attacks first and poison hits everyone. I did choose Riftwing here because I believed they would survive longer and they also get healed. And there we go, now we got healed there. Both dead, and Riftwing is the last survivor. Pretty quick game there. Low mana game plus poison. We got lucky there. I think I was going to choose the same stuff he was going to choose, but I switched up last minute because I was like, maybe Riftwing's better. And here we go. Again, using a similar squad. We'll see who wins this one. This is actually the end of this tournament, so we could check out the results here. This is the first tournament. Let's check the results. This was our 822 tournament. In 822, we did end up 109 in second, which was really bad. We went 3-8. I did show 2 wins. It's our only 2 wins of the tournament. But we did lose 8. We played some tough opponents this time around. Unfortunately, we couldn't make it. Some tough opponents we played, you guys could check their names, and if you guys versed them as well in these tournaments, you know that some of these guys are pretty good. So we ended up doing badly in this one. Still gained 2 SPS out of our 5 DC plus rentals, which is not bad. I actually did not mind it. It's pretty decent in my thought. But yeah, that's how we did this tournament. Let's go back. Let's go to the next tournament. Hopefully we do better in Chaos, and we'll check it out. Since we own majority of the Chaos cards and do rent out the Epics, I think we should technically place higher. But there is an issue where a lot of players in this league actually own majority of the cards, and that's kind of annoying because it's tougher competition versus the Chaos Untamed, which is slightly less competition, I think, unless you have Untamed cards. Because I do rent out the Chaos cards, so a lot of people do not have the Untamed cards, which is good. We are doing pretty decent in this one so far, though. Let's see. The Blast in this one and Divine Shield in the first. I think I decided to go with these two so this eats some of the damage. I think that was my strategy there. Because it does take most of the damage. And then our Blast does pretty good here too. See, that's not good. Do we win this one? I do not remember. Yes, we do. So we played 2 tanks just to kind of tank the damage, which is a pretty good play. Go to the next one. Now this one, it's against one of the tougher opponents, Owl 000. I think he has multiple accounts, but this Owl dude's actually pretty good at the game. We both use taunt. We both use different size. He used green. I used blue. See how we end up here. This guy is a tough opponent, by the way. If you guys do look at leaderboard, he is up there majority of the time. Pretty interesting to watch him because he picked some pretty good teams that I might think of copying now. He's a smart player, so why not copy someone that is a really good player? We could always tie with him or beat him by luck, but let's see. I think we do pretty decent here, but I believe he probably beats us. It looks like we're kind of done here. The snipe there was kind of annoying. If he'd survived that snipe, he would have done better. But overall, I think we did pretty decent this tournament. I'll show you guys the results on this one as well. The good thing is, sometimes these tournaments don't have enough people so everyone gets rewarded. So here we go. Here's the results on this tournament. See, Owl won this tournament. We could have beat him, but we lost to him. So he won this tournament, so we could tell he's a good player. But we got 14-8, which is way better. But since this is a Chaos only tournament, that means there's less prizes to give out than Untamed and Chaos. Those are the 2 tournaments we're doing right now. But oh no, that's not us. That's Liz 64. Where are we? 14th? Where was he? 27th. We are 27th, which is not bad. Details 27th does get to 4. We do split the prizes because a lot of people tied. Then if we got higher 6, 8, and 10 on the other tournament, which is Untamed, there is higher rewards. 2, 4, 7, 11, 16, 20. So it is slightly higher, but that does make a difference. Especially when you're selling this SPS to gain cards. The more SPS, the better, the more cards you could buy. Those are those 2 tournaments. Pretty decent so far. Let's go to the last 2 tournaments of the day. The last tournament of the day, which is another Untamed and Chaos. Then we'll go into what cards we're buying, what are our future purchases, and stuff like that. Let's watch this one. I actually think I should open Peak Monsters just to show you guys what we're doing. Sorry about that, guys. I clicked off the tab for a second. Need to open up Peak Monsters. I'll open up Peak Monsters after these 2 replays and show you guys what we need to buy, what we have. In this one, I decided I should go Shield Repair. And it worked out for us because we could get rid of this and Shooter pair worked out for a good amount of time until we got opportunity kill, but that means we survived longer and had things survive a bit longer, and that's how we win this one. And there we go, that's GG's right there. Because of that shoulder pair, we did pretty decent. But let's go to the last replay before I accidentally spoil it. Now this one is an interesting game. I did not use these two cards even though I do have them, but I decided to go the death route. Let's see how this one goes. Let's see what the game mode is as well. The game mode here is shield and melee. So I think I decided to put thorns just in case he did go with melee. So I could get thorns plus a shield does help with thorns. But I think this one was just unlucky. Or I should have played something else in the back here. Yeah, I should have definitely played something else in the back that was magic damage. I just assumed they were going to play some melee that will hit our back line. That's why I chose that. And I remember. Now let's look at this one. See how we did. So in this tournament, we actually ended up 15th, which is 14-6. And we see Owl here in top 5 again. So he's one of our competition. Like I said, he's a pretty good player. So 10 SPS is actually pretty decent. That sells for a good amount. And overall, we did pretty good this tournament. Overall, pretty good. In the anytime final, we only lost 3. And then in our first round, we lost 1, 2. We lost 2. A lot of people that fled, but you know, that's what happens in tournaments. People don't always play their battles. But overall, I think we did pretty decent. Let me open up Peak Monsters. Whoops, Peak Monsters, and show you guys what we're doing with our account. Let's switch over to the Liz account. Pretty simple. And let's go to our actual account and let's check out our cards. Oh, brawls apparently are open right now. Interesting. Okay. You want to check out our collection. Come on, load it up. Meanwhile, let me log back in because Peak Monsters is being annoying. Okay. So we did buy some cards this time around. We were able to buy... Well, right now we're buying the rares, if you guys remember. We have pretty much everywhere except for summoners at the moment. We did end up buying all of Light, I believe, last episode. And this episode, we were buying Majority of Death. Next episode, I think we will finish buying Curse Windiku. Curse Windiku is one of the more expensive death cards. And I think we're not there yet, but we're close to buying Curse Windiku, which would be awesome. Then these cards that are neutrals are also very expensive, so it's gonna probably take a couple episodes to finish buying our rares, but then we finish our next goal of buying rares and we move on to buying epics. Well, Chaos Legion epics. And then I believe we should move on to our next goal after that to buy Untamed epics, which are even more expensive. But buying Untamed epics will lead us to being able to play in the novice tournament, in the Untamed and Chaos tournaments without legendaries, which I would say those cards are very expensive. We could look at Peak Monsters and look at what we need left. We need rare, regular, we need death. We need this card right here, Curse Windiku, which currently is about 795, which is more than we have currently. So we won't be able to buy that until probably the next episode. Then we need our commons, or not commons, our neutrals. The neutrals are very expensive. Well, it's 33 cents is not as bad, but 80 cents and 90 cents. Well, technically it's 94 and $1.13, and this one's 37. But we put our bids in, so hopefully we could buy for a little bit cheaper. But that's going to be kind of a struggle of what we're buying there. And then the epics, obviously, every epic, it will be a bit expensive. Majority of them going for more than 50 cents. Going to cost a lot of time and effort to get all of these cards. We do have, I think, this card. We have this card and this card already. So we avoid these two, but $2 over here, $2 over here. It'll take a while to buy all these cards. I don't know if I will go for Untamed epics because these are very expensive, but we'll see what we do because we could go for the next tournament, which would be Bronze League. But if I do buy these cards, I think they do have an advantage of we could use these cards in other tournaments as well. And we could also always keep these cards in our account and delegate them out to a different account as playing novice after we progress this account. So I don't know what we should do here. If you guys have an idea, you guys could let me know. Buy Untamed cards, or just stick to Chaos and move towards Chaos only tournaments. For example, probably not upcoming but completed. In obviously we have Chaos. In Bronze League, we also have a Chaos only. And then we have Silver League, Chaos only. We do have modern tournaments, that's meaning Untamed, Dice, and Chaos. Yeah, Untamed. Well, yeah, Untamed, Dice, and Chaos, which is kind of interesting. Like I said, you guys could tell us what we do in the comments. Obviously, we're just not down for a while to get into that. But for now, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching, guys.